and you understand how nasty a woman could be. This video of today, I want you guys to understand how women use violence against men. Most of the time, because they know they are weaker than a man, most of the time, they're not going to use physical violence. Women are pretty smart. I'm not going to lie. Women are pretty smart. And they use their brain to be evil. They're evil. They're also very smart and evil. And boys, the society of today, the strategy that women use to destroy men's life, men, they're evil. They're freaking evil. And boys, you need to understand that. And we're going to watch a little short here that explains what I'm telling you guys. Men and women, again, we're not thinking the same. We're not thinking the same. And that little clip we're going to see here, most of the time, there's no man who will do that kind of thing. Most of the time, there's no man that will do that kind of thing. That evilness, that strategy to be evil. Women are evil, boys. And you need to understand, when you go to a relationship, the risk towards the reward. And most of the time, the risk is too high. The risk is too freaking high. So let's watch this. And I want you to focus over here. Look at the title here. Evil woman ruins man's life. Boys, you need to take a look at the red flag of those women. Understand, if a woman, she's worthy to be your wife, if she's worthy to be your wife, or she's just a girlfriend, or she's just a sperm receptacle. She needs to be worthy. Worthy. So listen to this, boys.
Told me this story of this guy who the mom accused him of touching the kids.
You see? False accusation, boys. False accusation. Women do that. They're going to use the law at their advantage by lying. Women are not that what the society pretend to be. They're nice and sweet women, and they all need to be saved. That's the feminist lie. When you understand female nature, and you understand how nasty a woman could be, I repeat that again, boy. How nasty a woman could be. When you understand that, it might be way too risky to end up in a relationship with them. You could spend 10, 15 years of your life busting your ass for your family, and they're going to come up with that kind of bullshit. False accusation. And you know what? I don't hear that in the news. The news lie. The guy is always a bad guy, the guy. He's always a bad guy. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, perfect example. Amber Heard, she was the head of the Me Too movement. That was a lie. That Johnny Depp was the bad guy. A freaking lie. This is the best example. And there's a lot of women like that, boys. A lot of fucked up women in the head. Nice piece of ass. Nice ass, nice boobs, pretty face, but they are evil. Guys, you need to wake up, think with the big head, not the little one, and you take a look. Is that woman is worthy to be your wife? Is it worthy to be your wife? The way that she behave. Is she behaving like a wife, a lady, a woman? Or she's just a girlfriend? She could have the title of a girlfriend, or she's just a sperm receptacle. You need to wake up, guys. If you decide to wife her up, if she's worthy to be with you, or you put her in a third category, she's just a sperm receptacle. You use her for sex, and that's it. The lowest level of a woman could be used for sex. Women, boys, they do that kind of violence. This is violence, what they're doing. False accusation. I hear that all the time. And look, the consequence of that false accusation, what the guy could be, all that thing could end up with those false accusations.
And it destroyed his social life.
So that false accusation destroyed his social life.
It destroyed everything. He got let go from his job, and
He loses his job over a false accusation. Now he doesn't have any money coming in. He doesn't have friends anymore. He doesn't have any money coming in. And that accusation is a lie.
the man, he called the guy and said, "I'm going to kill."
So that guy needs help. He called the help center, whatever. And look what he said. Look the title. I'm done with that shit. I cannot take it anymore. The whole thing is not true. My life has been destroyed. I lost my job. Nobody believes me that it's a lie. I cannot take it anymore. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna kill myself. There's a lot of women that came up with those lie. It's a lie. False accusation.
Myself and hung up, and he said, "Thank you for helping me. But
Thank you to try to help me. I cannot take it anymore." And that bullshit that guys do, killing themselves, that's a reality. Is the media going to talk about it? No, they're not going to talk about it. They're going to believe that poor woman has been abused. That poor woman, the media is going to talk about it. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, a perfect example. Amber Heard destroyed the reputation of Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp have the ball and the resources to bring her in court to show the whole world the lie that she brings. That's what the goal of Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, he win, but he didn't even take the money. That wasn't his goal. And nobody's going to talk about that. The media, the Amber Heard, she's a complete bitch and she lied. And most guys, when they came up with that false accusation, and guys lose everything, friend, job. Everybody look at him like he's a bad guy. And it's a freaking lie. There's a lot of women who lie, boys. It came up with false accusation. Boys, you need to wake up. Women are freaking nasty. Women are freaking nasty. And there's a lot of them do that kind of bullshit. And women are so good at acting. He abused me. And you take a look at them and they're so good at it. They're crying and you look at them and there's no tears. There's no tears. But they're crying. There's no tears. And you take that tissue and you look at their eyes and there's zero tears. Some of them are so good they're able to put the tears on. They're able to. Guys, if there's an accusation, you have to go to court. And you know what? The employer, the school board, don't believe the woman. Don't believe the woman. You have to go to a due process. Go to court and see what happened. See what happened. But as soon as a false accusation, the guys lose his job. If you're in college, that guy's going to be kicked out of college. How many times did I heard false accusation of rape? False accusation of rape in college. And this is a lie. And the young man, got kicked out of college. And his reputation got destroyed. The athlete in the NFL, hockey player, or whatever, false accusation of rape. The team, the high athlete is going to be kicked out of the NFL, the NHL, or the baseball player. They're going to be kicked out of the team without having due process, without knowing if it's a false accusation. Mike Tyson, fine, he go in court, fine, he's been accused, but I think the whole thing was bullshit. I think the whole thing was bullshit, in my opinion. False accusation. And most guys, the regular guy like me, who lose everything because of false accusation, there's a lot of us, we end up, I cannot take it anymore. I don't have any money. I'm living on the street. I'm homeless. Nobody wants to help me. F it. I cannot take it anymore. And nobody's going to help that guy. Look, that guy called for help. The call center tried the best they could to help him. Is it working in this case? He said, no, F it. And that thing pissed me off. Pissed me off. I know, guys. I said all the time, as a man, don't think with your freaking emotion. Don't think with your freaking emotion. Just use logic and common sense. Don't think with your emotion. But where are the feminists? Where are the feminists to help that guy? They don't care. They don't give a damn rat ass about the man. They don't give a damn rat ass about the false accusation that women do. They don't care. They don't give a damn rat ass. Women are freaking evil and nasty. Women is not going to be here for the case of the man. Women are freaking nasty. Not all of them, but most of them. That's why it's so important to understand female nature. And I don't hate women. Look, I use a woman clip to help the guys. I like that woman. That woman over here, Pearl, I like her. She fighting my cause to help men. She living in the real world. I like that woman. So let's keep going here.
I can't do this. I'm going to kill myself. And he shot himself in the head.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the DNA center. That's why the guy quit.
And so are the women held accountable for causing the men to do that?
See, there's no consequence. There's no consequence of a woman doing that kind of shit. The false accusation, they don't end up in jail.
Over a false allegation. And so he told.
Okay, guys, I'm going to zip up. I want you to listen to that. And I said again, guys, it's important to understand female nature. How a woman could behave, it's fake. It's totally fake. You need to be able to detect that kind of bullshit. Think with that head, not the little one, boys. A woman, they use violence by doing this. Listen to this again.
Told me this story. And so he told me this story of this guy who the mom accused him of touching the kids, and it destroyed his social life. It destroyed everything. He got let go from his job, and the man, he called the guy and said, "I'm going to kill myself," and hung up. And he said, "Thank you for helping me. But I can't do this. I'm going to kill myself." And he shot himself in the head.
That's what happened. That's what happened in the DNA center. That's why the guy quit.
And so are the women held accountable for causing the men to do that over a false allegation? And
see, the woman, there's no consequence for women. False allegation like that, where the guys got destroyed, the woman is on the back and laughing because there's no consequence of that false accusation. All right, you can bring us for a civil case, but most guys, we don't have the resources to pay a lawyer to bring you to a civil case. Most guys like me, we don't have the resources to do that. Boys, understand how women, how nasty they are, and how they use violence. It's not physical violence. This is a kind of violence. And that woman, she knew what she was doing. She knows it. And there's a lot of women who do that, boys. 15 minutes. All right, I think I've been taking for only 30 seconds. Guys, I'm passionate for that kind of shit. I want to help you guys to understand female nature. Female nature. Boys, wake up. Wake the F up. think with that one, not that one. Understand a woman could be evil. And again, 3 category, boys. You need to know your worth. If she's worthy to be your wife. If she's not worthy to be your wife, if she's worthy to be just your girlfriend. If she's not worthy to be your girlfriend, boys, you use that bitch for sex. The 3rd category. The 3rd category, boys. She is a sperm receptacle. She is not worthy to be your wife. Know your worth. Know your worth. Think with this, boy, not this. Okay, boys, you like my content? Like, share, subscribe. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.